2 years ago, MicroStrategy started buying Bitcoin as a hedge against the US dollar. Last week, they bought another 12,000 Bitcoin for roughly $370 million. That brings their total to over 152,000 Bitcoin on their books. Now, the next closest company behind MicroStrategy is the Bitcoin miner Marathon Digital Holdings. They have 12,000 Bitcoin on their books, followed by Tesla at 10,000. You have Hunt 8 Mining at 9,000, Block aka Square at 8,000, Riot, another Bitcoin mining company, at 7,000, Coinbase at 4,500. So what does this mean for MicroStrategy? Well, some months ago, their holdings were underwater. However, with Bitcoin above $30,000 again, MicroStrategy is now plus 200 million in profits. What does this mean for the stock? Well, a couple of good things happened recently. If we go to the daily chart, we can see how, well, this was the formation of the daily sellers level. Came into the zone once, twice, but the third time price has now breached and closed above the daily sellers level at 360. My short-term target remains at $400. It's a great opportunity to buy on pullbacks. A little bit about MicroStrategy's buying spree. Again, the company recently purchased 12,000 BTC for $350 million at an average price of $28,000. Again, brings their total to 152,333 Bitcoin at an average price of 29.6. So if Bitcoin stays above 30, they remain profitable. So for a total of 21 million Bitcoins set to ever exist, MicroStrategy now controls over 0.726% of total supply. They actually control over 1%. If you figure that 3 to 4 million Bitcoins have been lost and another 2 to 3 million Bitcoins will be lost in the next 100 years, they actually own more than 1% of all Bitcoins. All right, so let's scroll out to the weekly chart. And we can see how the 275 level was a level that price liked. It served as support and resistance. However, as the weekly moving averages were moving up, that was also serving as a floor for price. Again, price did breach the daily sellers level at 360, so let's take that off the chart. And the question is, where would you go long? Right? This huge move up, technically you want to where would you buy on pullbacks? Well, potentially level to get long is if price can get back down to the 340 level. Let's make that green. Why that level? Well, this candle was formed on decent volume. It sold off only to, even though it's red, that's bullish because it sold off only to close closer to where it opened. This level is also where price breached the most recent pivot high to the left. So this pullback is and would be an opportunity to go long if we can get to the 340 level. All right, so I know that the $400 target will be taken out at some point. The question is, what's the next level of interest? Let's go to the monthly chart. And on the monthly chart, next level of interest is going to be $500. Why $500? Well, we have some selling on the monthly chart that caused and was the origin of this leg down to the 150 area. Let's see how that looks like on the weekly chart. Yeah, so price came back, had a pullback to only go short again. So how does that look on the daily chart? All right, now this level is only a reaction to sellers to the left. So that becomes a target. I don't anticipate much of a pullback if and when price gets up here. So let's go back to the weekly chart. Yeah, that's a good target. You have this nice M pattern. That was formed. And I know it doesn't look all that great. But that's a nice weekly M pattern. Origin of the break. That's a nice level to target after the short-term target at 400 is reached and breached. MicroStrategy has been a great stock to buy as a proxy to Bitcoin, especially for institutions who could not get long Bitcoin due to regulation issues. Again, price is selling off. Look to go long at the 340 level. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.